Hey guys, it's Janet Wakeland with RemARKablyCreated.com. I am so excited to welcome you to Stamp With Me Sunday. Hopefully we can make this more and more of a regular production. A little challenging with the holidays and my passion for travel, but hopefully we're going to make this more of a regular feature. I really do love stamping and getting together with all of you guys, even if it's for just an hour via the social media network of Facebook Live. So tonight we have so much that I want to share with you. What we're going to be talking about tonight is we're going to be taking a sneak peek at a few of the items from our beautiful upcoming spring catalog. I want to talk to you about the big holiday sale coming. I've got some really great samples that I want to share with you. I want to show you a fun idea for a window card. And then you're going to want to stick around all the way to the end to find out a little bit more about these fun giveaways. So let's go ahead and let's jump right in. And first and foremost, let me just explain to you a little bit about our big sale that begins at midnight Mountain Time, and it will run November 20th through November 26th, actually November 27th. It's going to kick off tomorrow. Tomorrow there will be a select bunch of stamps at 20% off, so you're going to want to make sure that you visit my website to see a picture of all of those stamps. I will make sure that there is a link right here on my Facebook group for you to click on so that you can see all of those stamps. Overlapping those stamps that are on sale tomorrow, there are going to be items at 10 to 50% off from the Stampin'Up catalog. And let me tell you, there are a ton of framelits that are part of that 10 to 50% off. And they're framelits that coordinate with a good bunch of the stamps that are 20% off. So tomorrow, one day only, select stamps at 20% off. The 20th through the 26th, we have a long list of items 10 to 50% off. And then on the 27th, there will be a one-day flash sale. So a lot happening in that short time frame. I totally understand that it's not always fun to have to pay shipping 3 times. So for those of you who are not ordering above the minimum shipping number, please make sure that you're emailing your orders to me, and I will make sure that we can compensate you for that shipping because, again, we don't want you paying shipping 3 times. And if you have any questions about anything, make sure, again, that you're following my blog and you're following along right here on this Facebook group. In addition, it's an extravaganza, and that word to me is party, and that word extravaganza is fun. And so you're going to also want to be stay tuned throughout the extravaganza for all kinds of fun giveaways. We'll have prizes for the first to order, the biggest order, the person who gathers the most orders, our procrastinators, so our last to order, random giveaways, just all kinds of fun stuff. In addition, throughout the week, throughout the extravaganza, one of the things that you're also going to be watching for are samples that I've created pairing on sale items with up and coming spring catalog items, showing you wise investments. Because of course, I don't know about you, but when I hear the word sale, a lot of times I just like sale. Oh my gosh, I got to have it. It's on sale. I need it. And I don't always think about smart purchases. My husband always likes to tease me about how much did you save buying it on sale? And so I want to show you some wise investments, some things that are on sale that are good additions to your craft stash that are going to match and work really, really well with products coming from the spring catalog. So again, the big extravaganza kicks off at midnight Mountain Time with 20% off stamps. So make sure that you're glued here to my Facebook page as well as to my blog. So let's go ahead now and let's talk for a few minutes about the spring catalog. I am going to showcase some sneak peeks for you. As customers, you will be able to begin ordering the product from this catalog on January 1st. So why am I showing it to you this early? Because there is a way for you to get some of this product, if not everything in this catalog, as a demonstrator and at 20% off. So you could easily join my team this week, stretching that $99 that a kit cost, selecting $125 in sale product. Of course, I would help you pick things that are going to coordinate great with this. And then on December 1st, you can shop for anything that you want from this catalog at 20% off. And as a demonstrator, you're going to earn celebration items as well, just as if it was January. If you're not ready to take the plunge this week, On December 1st, you could go ahead and you could join my team, and your $125 in product for $99 could be all pre-order from this product, okay, from this catalog as well. So that's why I'm showing it to you, because there's a couple of different ways to get your hands on it. Of course, early as a demonstrator or starting in January as my customer. In addition, I want you excited about this project, and I'm hoping that you'll help fill my calendar January through March with great events with you and your friends. In addition to the spring catalog coming, of course, it's Celebration. And new this year during Celebration, in addition to items that are available with $50 purchases, Stampin' Up! Has some select items available with $100 purchases. One of them is a beautiful set of framelits, and then one of them is this big, beautiful stamp set. I love the 2 words, happy, best, and then the greetings kind of mix and match with those words, happy and best. And then partway through Celebration, Stampin' Up! Will showcase some new items for us. So let's take a look at just a few more of the Celebration items before I show you that. This is a really fun concept. You've got the lavender piece, which is going to stamp. You're going to color this by stamping the other images in, this beautiful lots of lavender. Another fun one that I played with, and I gave you a little teaser with these little pandas in one of our classes, both live and as an online class, will be this class Pandemonium. And then just one, and this isn't all of the Celebration items. After on stage, demonstrators are given a select product line that we can pick and choose from. And so I'm just as excited as everybody else to order on December 1st. So we've got these sweet little peacocks. So moving along, let me showcase a couple of other stamp sets. Lots and lots of bundles. Stampin' Up! Is doing more of that. So here we have this beautiful cake soiree. So you've got your 2 different cakes, your solid, and then your overlay that works well together, and greetings. And it does have coordinating framelits. I did have a few teammates over to play yesterday, and the first one that stamp set that everybody went to was this beautiful petal parade. You've got these amazing greetings. Oh, sorry about that. Let me get my camera right. Amazing greetings here. And then you have these beautiful images waiting for the watercolor pencils that will be on sale this week, or the Stampin' Blends, which make a great Christmas present. And then it also has some coordinating framelits. Another fun set that's got a little bit of a retro vibe to it. Sorry about that. We have our Bubble Over with your 2 different size soda bottles that has coordinating papers and all kinds of other products. And again, some framelits. You don't need to cut all of those images out. Another fun one, for those of you who love pop-up cards and things that are really detail-oriented, we have our what's called Thrill Ride, or Let the Good Times Roll. And I was telling people yesterday on my team training, I would buy it just for the Let the Good Times Roll. It's what they say in New Orleans, where my daughter lives, all the time. But this actually makes a pop-up roller coaster with a little roller coaster cars and things like that. So you're going to be able to make a really fun pop-up card for those of you who love that. This set here, while it's obviously got hearts and we automatically think Valentine's, is going to be a beautiful set for your anniversaries and all of your lovey-dovey cards. And the framelits and product that coordinate with that make these beautiful, sweet little boxes. And of course, they're sized for gift cards and chocolate. So that's going to be a fun little box there for you. Another one that has some coordinating paper with it is our sweet little fruit basket. And you'll see those papers in a minute. I think they're one of my 2 favorite papers. Actually, I love all the papers. What am I talking about? There's more than 2 favorites. And then another set, a lot of multi-layering sets. And these are going to be perfect to use with the Stamparatus, which the next reservation period begins on December 5th. So another multi-layering set. This is one that you're going to see, and it coordinates with one of the stamps that are on sale this week perfectly. So you're going to see me showcase 3 samples for you. And I love this. This is a greetings only stamp set. Again, the watercolor pencils that are going to be on sale this week are perfect with it, as are your Stampin' Blends. And just because it also looks like it should be colored, don't underestimate the power of just stamping it, for example, in early espresso on crumb cake and kind of getting those neutral tone-on-tone looks. A deep navy on your lighter blues. It's going to look beautiful. Couple of birthday sets, and we were joking, doesn't this look like a roll of toilet paper? It's really not a roll of toilet paper, guys. It's the end for those little things that you blow out and you go, and it makes that like squeaky noise. So those little party favors, but we had fun laughing. But a great set. I love that a lot of the birthday sets coming aren't just 100% birthday. Celebrate the good stuff. Oh my gosh, that's daily life. So that's beautiful, as well as, you know, cue the confetti, promotions, graduation. So there's going to be lots of other uses when you really start to treat yourself. A great stamp that's going to work with that box that I told you that's coming to make those cute little boxes, and you're going to put a gift card in it and use the treat yourself. So I love that while some of them may appear all birthday at first, they've got these really versatile greetings in them. So that's a lot of fun. Same thing here. Here's another great example of that. You know, here's to celebrating you. Again, treat yourself. Here's to celebrating you. I'm wishing you the best on your special day. That could easily be a wedding card or an anniversary. Today belongs just to you, or today blooms just for you. Again, there's so many other different things that could be about. Today blooms just for you could be a very positive, uplifting message, and the flowers are very generic. So again, sometimes we'll see one image and go, oh, that's a birthday set, I don't need one. Pay attention to all of the great greetings in some of these sets coming. In addition, there are some new host sets. I love this set here. Again, a lot of positive vibes. I love a lot of the positive pick-me-up messages that are part of a lot of the stamps coming. And then this sweet little stamp again. Remember, watercolor pencils on sale this week, and Stampin' Blends. And Stampin' Blends fit really, really nice in a stocking. So we have those images. In addition, we've got this really fun dynamic folder. And let's see if it shows up on camera. See if you can see this on camera. Can you see how well? So can you see the little squared off edges? This dynamic folder is designed to make it look like sequins, and it truly does look like sequins on your paper. And the dynamic folders are those really thick ones, so it gives a nice deep impression. And then we have two new narrow folders, and one is going to be perfect stems for your folder. So look how nice that is. Isn't that pretty? And then the other one is this one right here. Look at that. I can't wait to sponge over that and use the daubers on that, as well as just to go back in and color it with markers and pencils. So really pretty look there. So now let's take a look at some of the other fun things coming. One is these silver little gable boxes, and they do pop up, and it is possible to take them apart and turn them inside out so that you can have a white box instead of a silver box. And one of the things that I want to mention here as we start to talk about some of the metallics, pay attention to some of the metallics that are on sale this week as well. Both gold and silver metallics are featured very heavily in the spring catalog. And so you're going to want to have a lot of our beautiful metallic ribbons, our gold and silver embossing, a lot of our other solid gold and silver foils, and things like that on hand, because it's going to coordinate with so many of the metallic products that you see in the spring catalog. Let's take a look. Let's pull some of these things up. Okay, so the little fruit basket paper. I love this just because of how funky it is and how versatile both sides. So you've got your kiwi. Our little New Zealanders are going to love that. We have the stripes that coordinate with it. Some of the other prints in this pack, we've got, let me pull this down here for just a second. We've got watermelon and its coordinating paper. And at first I'm thinking fruit, but it's such a nice size print and pattern. So here you've got your sweet little berries, and look how nicely that coordinates. But the other side, in addition to being coordinating, also works really well. Look at the pineapples, and then look at the print that coordinates with that. Isn't that just fun? I'm trying to think where the rest of the paper is. Hold on just a second. So now we have this really pretty peekaboo peach, and lots of fresh colors. And then look at the slices. This is going to go great with that lemon zest set. So a lot of stamps we already have are going to work really well with this paper, not just the fruit stand. We have this, I think they're, oh, I don't know, pomegranates or something. I'm not sure. Passion fruit, I think. And then we've got the print. I got to learn my fruits. So if somebody knows what it is, give me a shout out below. This is one of my favorites. You have the strawberry, but then you have this really pretty navy piece of paper that goes with it. So I love that. This one just flat out makes me smile. You've got your yellow, but wait for it, the coordinating piece of paper. You're going to go bananas over. Haha, little pun, couldn't resist. But look how cute that is. And then we have some more fruit with its coordinating paper. So you've got this side with this side. This one is just print. So lots and lots of fun patterns. I didn't show them all to you. We've got pears. So great, great paper that one's going to be. We have the most amazing set that's great for all crafters, but it's going to be great if you're just starting out with stamping. We've got these beautiful envelopes. They appear to have a envelope liner in them. And then they have coordinating colors with Stampin' Up's colors, and then they're white on the inside. So they're going to be perfect for those of you who like to grab and go and make a card really quick. They're going to be perfect if you're a brand new crafter just starting out with card making, because they're cut, scored, and ready to go for you. And I'm just trying to move some of this aside because there's so much more to show you. And this was just the small little pre-order. So let's look at some of the big 12 by 12 paper. And I don't have them committed to memory yet, but you'll know them when you see them in the catalog. So one of them is the paper that coordinates with the soda pop. And I love these beautiful stars, again, celebratory, graduation, things like that. And then you've got some just generic stripes. And again, not a specific print. There is some of that in there. Here we have our little soda pop bottles, and I always think of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. There's your specific pattern there. And we've got some honeycombs, and then rows of bottles. 99 bottles of soda on the wall, 99 bottles of soda. Of course, if I could sing, you guys would be much more tolerant, but we'll keep moving so I don't, like, hurt your ears. More little bubbles. Look at this. For all your lovey-dovey cards, and that sweet little panda holding an envelope is going to look great with this paper. This is just a whole bunch of bottle caps. Check that out. And then it's got beautiful coordinating paper on that side. And we've got one that looks like our border punch. Pretty little lacy pattern. And then look at that lemon lime twist on that side. How fun is that? Then we have this beautiful black and white paper, and this morning on my post, I had a picture of some of this paper colored. Actually, it was this print specifically with some blends laying over top of it. So this paper is great. One of the fun things about black and white paper is how easily you can alter it with sponges, with daubers, by stamping on it. And so what you're going to find in this paper is you've got that black and white, again, that you can color. You can put your little colored enamel shapes on it. This is a smaller piece because you can tell we've already been playing. The dots and some smaller flowers. Oops. Okay, I should have had a better handle on that, and smaller pieces. So you've got your leaves. And a lot of our flowers are going to cut, and you're going to be able to just layer the flowers right on top of those leaf stems for some fun patterning. You've got this one, and this is the one that I colored just to show you. So that's the one that I colored. And then there's the back side. You can see the bleed through, but there's that side. And I love this. This one here, I can't wait to literally just take the daubers to and put some colored dots all over. I think it's going to be amazing. And then we have this one that mimics the folder. And it has, I call it a manly pattern on the back side. So kind of more of a geometric shapes, kind of the science and things like that. And then this is always fun because for those of you that scrapbook, this makes natural journaling lines for you. And then, oh, this one got the most oohs and ahs during my team training last night. So this paper, can you see the sparkles? Can you see the foil? Look at that. Is that just like, oh, and there's a gold version. It's not like gold and exact this version in gold, but we have some beautiful paper that has some gold metallics in it as well. Remember, I told you we're going to see it. And one thing that's nice is in the past when Stampin' Up! Has done paper that's metallic, the backside has been plain. In this case, that's not the case. You've got the metallics on this side, which is going to be hard to cut into, but the beautiful just kind of coordinating print on the other side, just like we've been doing. So let's see what other wowsy paper. Check this out. All this one needs is a simple greeting and off you go, but look at those metallics. And then we have the green stripes on the other side. I love this one just because it's just so kind of generic and plain, but it's got wow to it at the same time. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. And then the sweet little dots on the other side. Another pretty one. Look at this. Look at that. Is that just amazing? Look how pretty. And then again, some really sweet patterns on the other side, so mix and match. You're going to be able to also do some great fussy cutting. Get those wonderful paper snips out and just cut some flowers out. No stamping required. Just play with the pretty papers, and you're going to be able to make some wow. This print here looks like our beautiful Gently Falling, I think it's called our Softly Falling folder. It's just that little bit of silver on the edge. Think about all the wow congratulatory cards that you're going to be able to do. Look at that. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. And then this one has a beautiful, that soft Marina Mist background. And again, look at those sparkles, guys. Look how pretty, 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 pretty. And let me show you something fun for just a second. And it's so easy in this catalog. When you get the catalog, if you have purchased from me since June 1st or July 1st when the new catalog went live, you'll automatically get this new catalog coming. If you don't have a demonstrator that you work with, I'd love to provide you with a catalog, so make sure that you contact me to be on my mailing list. But can you see this beautiful ribbon? Look at this. That's in the Artisan Kit, and it's this soft velvet. Look how pretty that is. And it's scalloped and all ready to go on, and you've got all those pieces. It's part of our new Artisan Kit, and it includes these little metallic pieces that are just ready to pop out. So again, if you know somebody who loves to craft but maybe doesn't necessarily love to stamp, this would be perfect for them. We've got these beautiful foil vellum pieces that pop out, and you're going to be able to color them with your blends right from the front or from the behind for a stained glass look. So some more of those pieces that I was talking about, ready to punch and go. Another part of these are these little tiny tassels, and they're paper tassels with silver tips. Something else fun are these little metallic numbers that you're going to just be able to adhere on and coordinate so well. And then this itty bitty, really thin metallic diagonal ribbon. And then the pretty little white clothespins to clothespin your cute little tags onto all the sweet little bags that you're going to be making with these goodies. Just a couple of more other fun items that were part of the pre-order to share with you. This new ribbon, or washi tape, excuse me. I mean, where's the camera? Oh my gosh, Janet. It's got 2 really narrow. So great coordinating colors, and this will coordinate with, it's called Tutti Frutti, and it's the Tutti Frutti Sweet, so that's amazing. Then there is a new card kit, and in this card kit, so it's boxed beautifully like all of our kits are, and in this kit, what you're going to find is you're going to find 4 watercolor pencils, 2 of which are exclusive, Lemon Lime Twist and Flirty Flamingo. And then you're going to have, it's all black and white. So for those of you who have friends who love to color, this is going to be a great gift to give them because it has the stamps, it has a block, it has all these elements to color and to assemble the cards, and it's got some metallic accents to make them, you know, look really artsy and crafty. It's got some ribbon, so it's got all kinds of fun stuff. And it also has the ink spot as well as a clear block for them. So this is going to be a really, really fun set. I can also see where I'm going to be using this set a lot when I travel, just putting the cards together and that relaxing aspect of coloring and things like that. So let's see what else is in here. Oh, my favorite thing in the catalog. My favorite thing, as crazy as it sounds, but this truly is my favorite thing in the catalog. And I don't have all of the colors yet, but there are 5 different colors. Look at these beautiful sequins. Here's why they're my favorite. They already have adhesive on them. No messing with the fine tip glue, the liquid glue, glue dots, any of that. Just lift these off and stick them on. So these are my absolute favorite thing in the catalog, as crazy as it sounds. Another fun thing are these really fun clear dots, and look at this. There's some really cool rainbows and clouds. Of course, in the annual catalog, we have the really sweet umbrella set, but look at the really sweet little raindrops. How fun are those? And then the little clear dots there. This is just 2 of the new ribbons. So this one, can you see the pretty stripes on it? Look how pretty that is. And then we have this beautiful ribbon with the metallic edge. But don't forget, in the catalog, remember I mentioned, I'm just going to show you a couple of the ribbons. So remember in the this is just in the annual. You're going to want to be paying attention and adding these to your stocking, to your Christmas list, and things like that. And some of the metallics are going to be on sale this week, so pay attention. And then this is a really fine, thin organdy ribbon that's coming. And I'm trying to think. And while you can't really see it, one of the other fun things coming, embossing paste in shimmering silver. And we have some new stencils that are going to work with those. And the stencils are like flowers and the wedding cake. So you're going to be able to do some dimensionals with that. We have new memories and more coming, which are perfect for gift tags, perfect for card fronts, as well as perfect for your scrapbooking, both traditional and project life. And this is just a couple of the punches coming, but there are quite a few new punches in the catalog. There's 2 scalloped circled punches that coordinate in size, but this goes with the Tutti Frutti. Look at our sweet little strawberry. I love the little pineapple, little symbol of welcome. We have this little half moon is going to be more than just a half a slice of watermelon. You're going to be able to do some cute little slits and things like that with it. So lots and lots of good stuff. So I'm just going to throw this all back here in the bucket with me. And of course, you're going to want to stay tuned this week as I mix and match a lot of this product with what's on sale as well as what's in the holiday catalog, because of course our holiday catalog is going to be ending here real soon. So let's just move this off to the side to my big bucket. And I'm going to go ahead at this time, and I'm going to just turn the camera down a little bit. So for those of you who get a little motion sickness, this is the moment where you close your eyes as I just tip the camera down just a little bit. There we go. So now let's take a look at some fun samples. It's one of the things that I talked to you about. And the first one, let me show you the panda cards that I teased you with. And the panda cards are all mixed and matched with some items from the holiday catalog that you may want to take a second look at before they're gone. They're not items that are going to be carried over. So here are 2 of our sweet little pandas. This is from the birthday set that's in the annual catalog. But this little card here is actually one of the 4x3 cards from the Holiday Memories and More card kit. And I just flipped it over to the black and white side, and because it's 4x3, it's a perfect layering piece. So there's our sweet little pandas getting ready to have a party together. Here's 3 of them dancing their way across the card front. And this paper behind it here is that beautiful plaid paper in the holiday catalog. It's black, white, and garden green, and it's perfect. For me, when I looked at that black and white plaid, it just screamed pandas, and it needed the pandas. And of course, it's a party, so tinsel, anything sparkly and shimmery for me is always about a party, and I couldn't resist putting those new sequins to use. So there's our fun little pandas dancing across their card. Let me just do one at a time for you. So here's another fun one. And this one actually uses a greeting from a unique place. This greeting, hang in there, is from the chandelier set. And it's got some really great greetings in it. So this was kind of fun to pair together. And there's some more of that designer paper. Of course, this little guy would also look good with the Up, Up, and Away set. The hot air balloons has a lot of stamps about, you know, lifting you up. Love is in the air. So this would be a fun one. Of course, balloons are also birthdays. Could be baby showers and things like that. So there's one of that sweet little panda. And then this one here, some of you may or may not recognize the little circles that are in the background, but that is one of the host sets in the holiday catalog this year. And it does, I think it's one of the like easily forgotten sets. The ornaments are beautiful, but look at that chubby little guy delivering his love note. Isn't he adorable? And then this is our black and white ribbon from the holiday catalog. So then one of the sets that's going to be on sale this week is the set that features the house with the welcome home, welcome to our neighborhood. Both the framelits and the stamp set are going to be on sale. I want to call it welcome home, but I know that's not the right name of it. But you'll instantly recognize it once you see it on sale this week. But it's the perfect set for this one with the birds. So here what we've done is we've got, you know, our swirlies. We went ahead and put congratulations on your new addition. Of course, the bird actually has 3 new additions, but, you know, just a nice little welcome card. And that banner piece as well as the stamps are part of the set that will be on sale this week. Here is another one. This is, again, the greetings are from the set that will be on sale, Welcome to the Neighborhood. This paper is the Painted Harvest paper, and while the stamp set and the leaf punch will be carried over, the paper is not going to be, and the paper works really, really well with a lot of them. So I love this set. There's no greetings with it, so make sure you definitely take a look at that. And then one more featuring that set. So here's the house that's a die cut from that set. We went ahead and paired it with the beautiful flowers. And then when we pull it open, it just says, congratulations on your new home. And so again, some great sets that are going to work really well together. And you'll be seeing some more samples of those this week. And then one more. This one here is the new host set coming, paired with an element from the Petal Parade. And then this is the brightly lit lampshade. This element right here is actually just the banner piece and the greeting. So just kind of a fun way. And then I got to spotlight 2 of the new papers for you. So then lastly, not lastly, because I told you I have something to give away and something I want to talk to you about, I wanted to talk to you about this card here and how to make and put this card together. This is that happy set that will be one of the celebration items with a $100 purchase. And this is the new Tutti Frutti paper. So here is your wonderful card. So for the one that we're going to make together, I've stamped an element from Paper Parade. I have a piece of cardstock. It's cut in half. So it's 8.5 inches by 5.25 inches. It's scored and folded in half. Then I have a piece of that beautiful black and white designer paper, and hopefully by the time the catalog goes live, I'll have it all committed to memory. This is cut down to 5.25 by 4 inches so that you can layer it onto the front with an even piece of black around it. I've cut Whisper White down to the same size and a piece of our window acetate, and all of these are in the catalog, and that's been cut down as well. And so there's lots of different ways to do this card, but for myself, the way that I have found that works the best is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to adhere this piece to the front of the card. And for the way that I'm working this, I'm going to cut 1 inch off of the bottom, okay? Now, let me get this right here for just a second. We're going to lay this in here and we're going to cut 1 inch off. You can modify this based on how wide you want the opening. So I can't say to you, it's always going to be 1 inch across the bottom and 1.5 inch off the top. I can't do that because, again, it's going to totally vary by how wide this element is and how wide you want your window to be. But for what I'm doing and what I'm using right now, I am cutting 1 inch off the bottom. And because I've already layered it, I'm just going to give it a little extra push to get that element off the bottom. And then I am going to cut it. Let's lay this down. And I put my fold in there. So hold on a second, let me turn it around the other way. Duh, Janet. So I'm going to put the fold at 1.5 inches because I just want 1.5 inches here. Turn it around. So this piece here, put it in your scrap bin. It's beautiful. You're going to use it for something else because I know we never throw anything away. And so right now I have this element, and let's set the trimmer aside. And Christmas is coming. If you don't own the Stampin' Up! Trimmer, it's something great to put on your Christmas wish list. And for those of you that are my customers watching, don't forget that I do gift cards. So right now we have these two elements. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my Whisper White piece. And this is one of those times where I adhere first. Instead of stamping first, I'm going to trust that I'm going to hit this and I'm going to get it right. A lot of times I always recommend stamping first because our paper is magical. It has two sides. And if you make a mistake on one side, you can always flip it over and stamp on the other. But I'm going to trust that I'm going to get this right. I have confidence in myself. So we're going to go ahead. We have our archival black. And anytime I have a brand new stamp that I've never worked with, I always like to stamp it on my grid paper. I teach my customers to introduce themselves to the stamp. You've never worked with it. You don't know, just kind of how it feels, how it looks. And so I always like to stamp it. I like to introduce myself to it, see what it looks like before I stamp it for the very first time on good paper. And we're just going to press that down in what will be the opening. And it simply says, best wishes. And now what I'm going to do is, where's my glue dots? This is window acetate, so we don't want lots of adhesive showing through. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put one glue dot in each corner, just something tiny and small, and it will be enough to securely hold it. And I'm going to lay that down like that. I'm going to push this one down, and now I'm going to come in here and lay this piece down. Okay, hold on a sec. Push it hard, Janet. There you go. So now I have that acetate window. You can see this piece. This one I would take and I would color with our pretty blends. And I want to be careful because I don't want the adhesive to show through. So I'm going to make sure that when I put it on, that I just put adhesive on the pieces that overlap the cardstock. And there I have that really pretty card. It's beautiful in black and white. Never underestimate the power of clean and crisp black and white, but I will go back and I will add the Stampin' blends to it. So you've got that going on. So just as a recap, our big online extravaganza starts tomorrow with 20% off stamps. We have 10 to 50% off Stampin' Up! Products the 20th through the 26th. And then on the 27th is a huge, say the word, Janet, flash sale. And it's going to happen really fast, and you're going to want to be watching for that. So I have 2 really fun little prize packs. Each one of them contain a surprise, actually several, 4 to 5 different Stampin' Up! Product items in them, embellishments, ribbons, things like that. And the way that you're going to have a chance to win one of 2 of these is you're going to go ahead and just leave me a comment below. And I will make sure that I draw by noon tomorrow somebody that's commented. That gives a chance for those of you who aren't necessarily here live but are watching it later, because I understand the time zones and everything like that. But then we will mail these on Tuesday, and you will have some fun product to craft with over the holiday weekend. So I want to thank you guys for stamping with me Sunday, and we will definitely be stamping together next Sunday, guys. Thank you so very much for spending time with me tonight. God bless.